Hello everyone who has woken up feeling tired and has gone to bed feeling less tired for some bizarre biological reason. I am BorderWise and welcome back to Let's Retrofit our complete ship. So, with any luck, this will be the last episode of this series because I actually have managed to get this thing to a place where I'm reasonably happy with. Like I've said before, this is not the best ship I've ever made, not by a long shot. I'm not actually sure what my best ship ever would be. It's hard to tell, because as you play this game, you get better at it, and I'm already going on a tangent. So, we have one objective, exactly one objective for this particular episode, and that is to get this thing moving quick, at least 40 meters per second. The more memorable, not the more memorable, those of you with decent memories would remember that at the beginning of 2024, I had a New Year's resolution to that every ship I make, or every craft I make rather, has a minimum top speed of 40 meters per second. This thing does not go a maximum of 40 meters per second. It goes at best 18 meters per second. So we need to get this thing moving over twice as fast. Please do that so people can see how horribly slow you are. So, as part of the complete ship series, I basically strapped every kind of propulsion you can think of on this thing. So we've got custom props, we've got steam props, and we've got regular big props. And this is a horrible mess of propulsion that, frankly, all put together isn't very good. Wow, look at that. In a straight line, we are actually going 20 meters per second or so. Is that... Yay! Alright, so we only have to make this thing go twice as fast as it's currently doing. So... that is a challenge. So to start off with, we need to peel off literally all the propulsion we have on here, and possibly stick it straight back on. I haven't quite decided yet. But also, we need to think about how we want to make this thing maneuver better, because I have learned, and it's taken me an embarrassingly long time to figure this out, that if you have a ship, like... going fast is very nice, but what's also important is that the thing must maneuver correctly. The thing must, it must it must freaking turn and maneuver and do stuff, because if it doesn't, then going fast, all that means is that it's going to end up not where it's supposed to be, and that's not good. So let's get cracking in here. First things first, I'm going to remove these. Steam props, I should mention. These crank motors, they are kind of inefficient. They don't spin these. They use a hell of a lot of power, basically. So, yeah, we're going to get rid of those. As lovely as they are for realistic-ish ships, we're going to get rid of those completely. And I'm very fond of using propellers, like the custom props. I understand not everyone shares my enthusiasm for them, because they sure as hell don't look like what real ships use. But that's okay. Alright, that looks good. We're going to get rid of these. Like so. And we're going to figure out something else to do here. So, one of the reasons I really like using these custom props here is because for their, they're not volume efficient, but they are somewhat power efficient. So, we are going to get rid of these. And we're going to put bigger ones on, and a lot of them, just to see what happens. Get rid of you, replace all that. And over here, we have our friend here, and we're going to make this as big as humanly possible. Let's see how much room we have to go with. This is not going to be realistic, so please forgive me for that. It'll be just, it won't be. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Aha! Excellent. You know what that means. It means I actually have to get rid of this. What am I doing with my life? Right, let's just do this, so it looks cool. Let's go back over here. Hold on. I remember what I'm doing. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. Oh no, this is bad. Let's do that. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll do, pig. So let's do that now. And we're doing that now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, hold on. Was that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Excellent. We like that. So I hope this isn't just me falling into bad habits, but there you go. So now, the thing with this is that we need good coverage. And, by the way, don't worry too much about the clearance being low or something like that. It's pretty much impossible to get, like, 100% clearance with this thing. Whoops, that's the length. That's not what I want. So we're going to do this now. We have about 30,000 engine power to play with, by the way, and I really don't want to... really don't wanna... Is that too far? Nope, that's perfect. Hold on. Hold on. This is where I actually want to be. Yes, not too far. There we go. Blade rotation is blocked. Oops. Oopsie poopsie, we can't do that. Alright, so we're gonna do that. Can I do that from there? Yes, I can. I'm gonna go here. And we're gonna do something like... What the... Oh no! I got my buttons confused. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I don't actually like this very much, but you know what? We're gonna deal with it. Hold on, what if I do this? Does this look terrible? Yes, it does. It looks horrendous, I say. What if I do this? And what if I do this now? Yep, that looks bad. That looks really bad. What if I do this? That looks less bad. Alright, acceptable. Alright, so now we gotta go here. And you know what? Hold on. What's this? Let's put this back where it's supposed to be. So if I have you do this now, you're probably not going to go a full whatever many meters per second. Certainly not accelerating very well, but you can see, okay, we need a few more of these. We are also going to have azipods. I believe I mentioned back in the, whatchamacallit, in the actual building a complete ship series, is that these custom props are actually pretty good for ships, up to a point anyway, because they allow the thing to move on land to a limited extent, which means that if the thing beaches itself, which, let's face it, this is from the depths, it almost certainly will eventually, it can get itself off the beach, so to speak. Remember, life is a beach and then you die. Except if you can get off the beach, you might not die. See? This is logic. This is logic, this is sense. This is logic, this is sense. This is what my underpants... Wait, no, that didn't rhyme. Ignore me, please. Right, did I heck that up completely? Okay, so, what I want to do here... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll put this... I'm going to be cheeky and put this... here. Clearance is actually pretty good. Right, let us repair this. Whoopsie daisy, what is this? Whoops. Let's do that instead. Right, I know what I'm doing. Let's do another speed. Oh my. Okay. You know, the funny thing about mirror mode is that you need to turn it on for it to work. Did that work? It did indeed work. Now I need to redo all my good work here. Good work being kind of subjective, honestly. Does that look... That's good? That's good. Right, let us... So, this is the point where you realize that airships and ships are basically the same thing, let's be honest. Alright, let's see. How fast do you go? Now that you have even more things. These are kind of exposed as well, I would like to point out, so it is a bit of a problem. Hopefully, how much power are we using? We are using about 10 minus 3, 70. We're using about 7,000 engine power, so we're within our power budget. And now we need some delicious azipods. Also, I should probably just over here Control C, make sure all of these things are correct orientation for fun and profit later. Everyone hold your horses. They need to be orientated correctly. Like so. Alright, we're doing progress. If I do this now, can you turn? You can turn somewhat slowly. The acceleration is a little bit hard because this thing is, she's a big girl. She's a big fat girl, therefore, she don't turn well or accelerate quickly. Alright, enough of that. Alright, we must think about azipods. Azipods! Azipods! So the good thing about azipods is that they're convenient. I have a whole bunch of pre-made ones, but I'm going to strap some new ones on here. I need to think about what I'm going to do, though. So, let's do that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's do that and something like this. Right, and this is going to rotate to angle. So this, by the way, if you're making azipods, this can determine how fast it turns if you do this now. So we're going to set this to your 0.2. Actually, I'm going to set this to quite an extreme angle because I like doing that. 4.5, or even since we've got a fair amount of forward propulsion, I don't mind if this thing slows down during turns, just so long as it turns to my satisfaction. Alright, let's do this, and I could be super cunning here, but I'm probably not going to be super cunning. So there's that. Could do that, but I won't. And we're going to have delicious wedges, like so. We're even going to do some of that as well. Right, and there, let's see here. I think its rotation is blocked. Yes, it is. Frustrating. Annoying. Me no likey. Let's... Whoop. Is that correct? Hold on. No, get out of here. Understand me. Do what I want, not what I... You are still moving a lot. You gotta stop that. So I think if I just nudge you just a smidge forward... Okay, I was working on the spin block as I deleted it. No worries, mate. We're all good here. We're all fine here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I want to go that way, I actually want to swap this around. So if I do this now, hit that thing. We are turning. Excellent. That's one azipod. And I'm just going to do this now. Smooth things out. By the way, these things aren't blocked because azipods are magical like that. Magic, I say. Okay, I need to reevaluate my life here. What does I want? What does I want? What does I want? I want this, And I'm decorating as I go, which isn't always the best idea, but also it saves time later, especially with like sub-objects. It basically it prevents you from having to redo all your good work over and over again. So we've got that, and we got that. Is it still going to be able to turn? Yes, it can. I am the magic man. I got them magic hands. Alright, so now we are going to do... That's going to clash horribly, isn't it? So we're going to do... We're going to do something like... We're going to actually do a lot of things differently. We're gonna do this. Actually, no, we're not. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Does that look like crap? Yes, it does. Cool. We have something rubber-proof. Right. And still turn? Yes, it's still turn. I'm actually gonna do this because I don't want it to be too confused. There we go. So it always spins the correct way. Right, so we got that. We got one of these. Now we're gonna go put one of those on the front. Can't quite put on the front, can we? Who put this torpedo bay here? How dare you? How dare you? So rude. So inconvenient. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we just set this to be the opposite. So if we want to turn right to starboard, we turn that way. Port is that way. Now, let us see. If we crank all this up, we should not use more than... Look at that, we're using about 12,000 engine power, and we are going... We might get up to 30 meters per second. Are we going to get up to 30 meters per second? We are not going to get up to 30 meters per second. So, what does we do here? Well, there's a very simple trick for making any ship go faster, and that is to put more of it out of the water. So, one of the simplest way to do that is simply to duct tape hydrofoils to where you want the waterline to be. So we're going to do that right the hell now. So I'm going to duct tape a hydrofoil right here. And by hydrofoil, I mean custom rudder. So where's it? That's air. We don't want that. We want this. We want a large rudder. We want a 3x3 pivot. We want that. And we want to turn off all of that. And the resting angle is just that. So there, and I just gotta remember that's where it is. Also, this is kind of precarious. These things have a lot of health and a lot of armor, but if this gets shot off, it's going to be a bit of a problem for buoyancy. So maybe you shouldn't do that. Alright, so let's have a 4x4 pivot. Is it gonna work? So hopefully this will do the trick. Some roll control will probably also be good. Also, usually, if you really want the thing to ride out of the water, you would put these on the bottom of the craft. In this case, I don't want to do that. I do want most of this thing to stay under the water, simply because that's actually an advantage in this day and age. It stops your really crunchy bits being set on fire. And right now, I don't want to ruin my beautiful hydrodynamic nonsense, so if I do this now, what you can do here is this, you know what I can do here, which is fun? I could actually stick wings in here. This makes no physical sense whatsoever. And these things aren't quite as powerful as the other things, but let's see how this works. So you see, we're rising up out of the water. We might need a bit more of it. 27, 28. Nope, we're not quite getting to 40 meters per second. That is unfortunate. Just needs to be 40 meters per second in a straight line, although we're still... Hold on. Let's look at our power consumption. If we're doing that... How much do we have? We have another 3,000 engine power to play with. So what that means is that we can... You know what we should do? We should make this bigger. That might make it pitch up a bit, though. And that's not good. There's still a lot of it below the water, contributing to drag. So... not great. That's actually slowed it down slightly, so we don't want that. Right. How to make this faster without ruining our power consumption. There is a fun trick we can do here. And that is concealed propellers in the middle. So here what we do. Here is what we do here. Oh no. Right, we're just going to do that. Why is this thing touching metal if this is... What the hell is wrong with me? Hold on. There we go. We're just going to put a rubber block here. My goodness. You need to completely isolate things with rubber, by the way, if you want them to be as EMP-proof as possible. Alright, so there's method in my madness here. So what we're going to do here is have a whole bunch of small propellers. I could use large ones, but I'm not going to. So we're going to go here, propeller square. We're going to do this now. This is a convenient way to get a crap ton of power. Not a crap ton, I should say. So, propellers, these propellers at least, default propellers, need about 8 meters of clearance. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. You'll see that this has clearance, and this does not, and this does not, and now it does. So, this is very convenient. You can just make huge blocks of this, and if you want to keep your hull nice and consistent so it doesn't look like it has massive holes in it, you can just do this. This does up the block count of your craft up significantly, so if you really don't want to do that, perhaps you shouldn't. So we are also going to turn off that, and we're going to spread to neighbors, and we're going to do the same thing over here, and that is just so it is a little bit more visually appealing. We need to do the same over here, spread to neighbors, and over here, hold on. And the reason I'm copying and pasting different propellers is because they're all different, you see. Alright, so now, if we don't... Well, I'm going to leave it like this. If you really want to be sneaky, you can use deco to hide these. I'm not going to do that, so instead, I'm just going to figure out how much of this do I want to use. Quite a bit, probably, so let's go... Let's run these along the... Actually, one thing we can do, which is to make this a little bit more efficient, is set the scaling to 1, and that means we can have more of them, and have more thrust per power used than we would if we had fewer of them, but setting the power output to lesser. So let's just do a little bit of a speed test. See, these things are going full tilt. And these things are pushing in the correct direction. And also, putting stuff like this, it's a risk to put stuff like this so low in the hull, because it does make it pitch up. But in this particular case, we do want it to pitch up a little bit, because if it gets the nose out of the water, it means we go a little bit faster. So we've managed to squeeze an extra 1 meters per second out of our friend here. So now we're going to prefab, and we do need to remember which way we are. Prefabs are wonderful things. These are a few of my favorite things. Why did I sound like Bane there? Ridiculous. Alright, so we got that, and now we need to go and just fill the whole underside of this big-ass ship with these propellers. As many as we can fit in, and if we've got power consumption problems, that's a problem for future me in a few minutes. So, let's do here, here, here. The good news is, the faster this thing goes... Right, a little bit of better EMP proofing there. Jolly good, jolly good. Walk straight past that. We'll go up to this section over here, methinks. Oh no, we've gone too far. No, we've gone too far. We have gone too far. We have gone too far. That is as far as we can go. Jurassic Park theme. Alright, so now we're gonna go over here, and we're just going to do this. I've just forgotten the thing that would have made this a lot easier. Just gonna have a whole bunch of this fall at the bottom. And if we really want to go fast, a really lazy and possibly not advisable way to do that is, in this case, convert all the metal to alloy. I strongly recommend against that, because metal is, pound for pound, much better armor, and this is a bit of a brawling ship, not a runaway, like an absolute coward ship. Speaking as someone who does tend to make ships that run away like absolute cowards. Alright, so let's just check here. Have you... It's a bit late to do that, honestly. I've already done it, so let's do that. And also... that. 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 Oh, hello, I already have roll control in here. Beautiful. Why are there holes here? What's this for? Oh, hello. Ancient building mistake. Oh, I remember what this was. I remember when I had, like, fuel engines with actual exhaust in here. Oh, those were the days. Sometimes you just find things in your ship was like, oh, that happened. I probably don't have enough engine power for this, do I? Might need to shuffle some things around here. There's actually good news, though. I have room for more engine power in my ship. I actually do. It's in the stern. We could probably jam some injectors in there or something. Hold on a minute. Could we... Alright. So now, moment of truth. Does this all combined make it go over 40 meters per second? And does it... 3, 10, 2, 15... Alrighty. Definitely going faster than she was before. I think all I need to do is I'm gonna lower those... Oh, we're so close, 35 meters per second. It just needs to, like, alright, so I'm cheating a little bit in the sense that it just needs to go over 40 meters per second in a straight line, like so. So I'm going to put these pivots in line with the teeth on the front, just because. So we're here, yep. There's the tooths, because actually I'm going to put it slightly... Yeah, no, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. You really don't need that many of these to make it go zoom zoom. So, and we've got the wings and the nose, that's absolutely fine. This should make it go like stink. It does mean also the rear props are going to poke out of the water, which is less than ideal, but, you know, I'm going to try and live with it. The unfortunate thing about From the Depths is that making things go fast means you need to throw realistic shipbuilding kind of out the window. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. I could leave both of these, but I'm not going to. Okay, let's go here. Let's see. Here. Oh, goodness, the aesthetic shipbuilders are absolutely going to kill me. They're going to kill me dead in the comments. They will say, BorderWise, disgusting. Disgusting. Your ship is disgusting. Alright, and we get rid of you, and put this back over here. And now, speed test. Coming right out of the water. Not enough. Not enough. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Okay, so we are going to be naughty, naughty, naughty. Alright, let's go here. Power priority is these things. Where is that gearbox? So power priority is 1. This is where the magic happens. Large gearbox, and there's my other large gearbox. Power priority is 1. How many of these things do I have? There's one more in here. Power priority is 1. Because I want them to fire off first. And the Deacons, hell, I've got a lot of blocks in here, don't I? Alright, so yonder here. No, where's this? Where am I? Huh, okay. Right, not in the front, in the back. It's in the stern. That magic extra space where I can stick more engines. Hello, there's an air gap in here, or so it looks like. Huh, blow me down. Good to know. Alright, here we go. Here we go, here we go. So what do we have here? We have a 5x5 space. Perfect. Which means that I can just prefab some engines in here. I have a video on these engines. It's the, whatchamacallit, pure carburetor engines video I made. So we just need a smidge of extra power here, and I'm also going to... Alright, so I'm going to get rid of these. And what is this? That is an adapter. I'm going to stick some more radiators here instead. In fact, while I'm here, I'm going to save over this prefab. Because thanks to the big fire update, you do really don't want to put your fuel right next to your engines anymore. And I know that sounds weird. 1, 2, 3. Because fuel tanks catch fire. And that's bad. Right, so here, I'll just go over this engine a little bit. It's just like, it doesn't have turbochargers or superchargers or anything. It's just a nice Tetris of cylinders and carburetors, so you get actually a crap ton of power out of it. So over 13,000 stable power. And what else do we do? We could probably stick... Actually, you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be a cheeky fella. And I'm going to stick even more... It's not connected. Gosh darn it. Why is it not connected? Why can't I do that? Why do you deny me this gift? Right, I'm going to asymmetrically... Wait, no, that connected. Right, excellent. I'm going to asymmetrically stick more radiators on here. Ha ha ha! You thought you could defeat me. Joke's on you, I've already defeated myself. Alright, so the average power of this thing is now, yes, over 14,000 power. Right, we have a hell of a lot of beautiful power to play with, but now we need to find somewhere to stick some fuel. Thankfully, I know where. We can stick it in here. So the thing with this is, with fuel, you need to separate it out so it doesn't set things on fire. So that's important. So I'm going to just do this. I'm not 100% sold on this kind of cross-hatching thing. We need 2,000 material extractable as fuel. So you know what that means. We need to be clever. You need to be clever and wise. And that's not what I wanted to do. Just need to make sure that it's not directly touching anything flammable. Right. Alright, no, we're good. We're all good in the neighborhood. In fact, what I'm gonna do... Oh, damn it, that's not gonna work. Get rid of that. And we have enough. We do have enough. So that's sheltered from the sides. And you... go up on the wall for a second. And you... go like so. And just for giggles, I'm going to stick a surge projector in here. Right, this is not ideal, but it will do. Alright, so now, you remember all those props I stuck on the underside, which are at ×1 power? Now I'm going to set those to a much more full power. So let's do... there's a quick way of just setting all the propulsion on your craft to full, or to set the propulsion rate. So let's just go none, target action. Where's it? Where's it? Where's it? Power. No. Where's it? Weapons to... no. Controls. Propulsion components. You can go here, set propulsion, set it to 4,000, 400%, test. And once you've done that, you can see here, these guys have now been set back to ×4. Let's see how much power that uses. That uses quite a lot, actually. I might need to dial that down. Yes! Look at that! We've done... whoa! Okay, then. Yeah, we're now going 49 meters per second in a straight line. What happens when we turn? We don't turn very well. Whee! Okay, good. Right, so we can probably dial that down a little bit. So let's set that to ×3. So 3, test. Draw this again. So it uses considerably less power, and now we're going 42 meters per second. Maybe we can go to 3.5, huh? 45 meters per second. Okay. Me likey. Me likey indeed, and the thing's not even coming that far up out of the water. Which is good. Look at this thing move. Alright, let's try steering. Can you steer? Yes, you are steering. Woohoo! Look at you go, girl! Look at you go! You're speedy! Speed demon. Alright, excellent. Excellent. We have accomplished our minimum objective, but now we need to combat test this thing. So, let's just do the combat testing the right way. And I'm going to test it against the stronghold, because that's our benchmark for this build. And so we're going to go over here. And stronghold goes there. And you go like so. I think we shot ourselves. Lovely. Right, how fast are we going? We're already going 31 meters per second, so faster than what we were doing before. What did we lose? Lost a lot of blocks that don't matter, thankfully. Okay, turn caps lock off. Uh-oh, that's not good, that's not good, that's not good. Ouch. Does mean we steer into the torpedoes a little bit faster than we used to. Right, how's the stronghold doing? 95% versus 98%. We're doing grand. So now, hopefully, that we're moving faster than we used to. Whee! Let's have a look here. Is this working? Yes, it is working. Okay, we've got some massive holes in us, and we're steaming along at 39 meters per second with engine power to spare. Well, look at that. I think this is a winner, and look at that. This is benefits of thick armor. Honestly, going nuts on armor from the depths is a little bit overrated. You're much better off moving fast and having good active defenses, and also, I Alright, this is what I'm hoping for, is that because we're moving faster, we have more time to damage these torpedoes. Oh dear. Whee! Are these gonna hit? Are these going to hit? That one isn't, but is that one going to? Oh dear. That one is going to hit. Ouch. Right. Damn it. You might need to move a little bit faster than what this does to completely evade torpedoes like that. Not a fan. Also probably need to replace those interceptors, those torpedo interceptors rather, with medium-sized ones, because this weak sauce ain't cutting it, guys. But for now, I think, yeah, I'm happy with this thing. How much does a stronghold cost? 1.4 million, and how's our thing cost? Like, slightly over 1.4 million, so roughly evenly matched in terms of, let's see, stronghold is 10,000 blocks less, so we do have a size advantage. But yeah, like, nah, I'm happy with this. I'm happy to leave this where it is. It is okay, it is acceptable. So yeah, there's our complete ship, retrofitted to be tougher and faster and got better defenses, all stuff, and it has penis torpedoes, and that's just, you know, that's just really fun. And damn, look at you. Look at you being all cool. Whee! Whee! Okay, I'm getting distracted now. We actually do need to see the stronghold sink. That is compulsory. Look at this! Penis missile! It was quite funny, like, everyone in the episode where we decoed these missiles and torps, everyone, well, not everyone, a whole bunch of people were saying, like, that's an unfortunate thumbnail, and you know what? You are right. You are correct. The thumbnail is unfortunate. It just kind of is. So yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with this thing. Again, not my best work. If I was to start this over with an actual plan in mind rather than showing off as many game mechanics as possible, I think I could do a better job, but you know what? This is okay. There's no plasma on this thing, I just realized, but then again, it's like, it's really hard to stick every single thing on a ship and have every single thing be effective. How fast? Whoa, we're going 45 meters per second. You know, as you do. Whee! She is steaming along. Look how happy she looks. She's happy as a clam. She's happy as a thing with teeth. Whee! I think maybe having bits blown off her made her lighter and faster, so that's always nice to know. Let's see what happens to these huge missiles. I think what usually happens is that they get distracted. Whee! Are you sinking yet? Damn, the stronghold is taking a lot of punishment. Yep. These things have been pulled off into outer space, which is precisely what we want. Benefit of being mostly below the waterline is... oh, hello. Right. I absolutely need medium torpedoes. Not medium torpedoes, medium interceptors. Yay! She's sinking! What she is sinking about, we do not know. Okay, so that'll do for the complete ship retrofit. As ever, there's a lot more things I could do. I already mentioned that the torpedo interceptors, I should probably swap them out for medium-sized ones, because those are generally better. They're far more efficient and they're less of a system hog. But apart from that, I'm kind of happy where this is at right now. Look at all those decks ready to fire. So yeah, hopefully this was helpful. People did say that this whole series was very helpful for them. I hope this one was also helpful for, like, 45 meters per second. Yes! New Year's resolution. We've kept it. Mostly. This is why, generally, I prefer these days to have ships that are mostly out of the water. Which isn't the best idea, by the way, because of the big fire update. Things that are underwater don't burn as easily, so surface displacement ships have a real advantage over things like hydrofoils and airships and stuff like that. Being underwater is actually kind of a good idea. Are you gone yet? Thank you. Righty-ho, let's repair you up. If only it was that easy in the campaign. And hell to the yes! She's done. For now, basically. Like, I don't know. I am gonna chuck this thing up on the workshop, and for those of you who reckon that you know exactly what to improve her with, by all means do. Hell, comment on my video saying like, hey, I've made the complete... Hey, that would be the way to do it, is saying, I've made the complete ship more complete. I have added, I don't know, helicopter rotors or something so it flies. Who knows? Go nuts. It's from the depths. That's what this game is for. So, on that merry note, thank you all so much for watching and sticking with me and being patient with this series. It's taken a long time to finish. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Support me on Patreon or YouTube membership if you like. It really helps, and there's fun perks in it for you. Thank you to all my current supporters. Please check out my second channel, BorderRRR, or BorderRRR, link in the description, where we do non-from-the-depths things. Pretty much like, you know, if you want non-from-the-depths background noise, I'm not sure why you ever would, it's there, and we're having fun, and I'm playing obscure games on there, so it's good. Enough with the plugs. Farewell!